Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. On my garage side, but we'll go into the gym studio shortly. But I wanted to do an unboxing of the Tib machine here just because it's a little more, I guess, a raised platform so you can kind of see everything a little bit better. So anyway, let's get right to it. Let's open this up. Those two straps out of the way, and I think it's got some tape all the way around it at the bottom. So we're going to open that up. All right. Now it looks like we just lift the cover off and it should open up completely for us. Go. So that's what the inside of it looks like. So let's get the Leatherman back out, cut some more of this tape packing out of the way. So it comes with the two collars. Okay, so this is the reverse squat strap. This was actually an add-on that I added to my order. So we'll open it up and see what that looks like. So pretty neat. They give you a little card on how this works and some, I think it's like an actual catalog. Let's open up and take a closer look. There's a couple cards, a couple like little advertisement cards that come inside. So pretty cool. Back to the reverse squat strap. So comes in a comes in a handy carry bag, so that's pretty neat. So this is great if you're doing some reverse abdominal work. Hook it up to like a weight stack, and then you can kind of like do knee pulls in towards you. So again, added bonus that I ended up adding on to my order. So I'll just put that off onto the side. So directions on how that goes together, and some more different cards on, kind of like little advertisement cards, I guess they packed in there. Okay, put this sideways, pull this out like that. Down. Get all the plastic off. Bubble wrap. These pieces out. Basically, it looks like it's assembled together on that side. And let me just get that lined up properly. Okay, so that's that. It looks like it's got two bolts on either side. Let's open that up. So these are your 2-inch weight holders. So we'll just tighten that down. locate those two screws. Okay, so I found the bolts in the packing stuff. It's a bolt and a washer. So if you are seemingly missing yours, it might be stuck in the packing like mine was. And in the midst of that, I think I changed the camera angle a little bit, so it looks like if things look a little different and off, that's why. Anyway, so it is a 13 millimeter, and you are going to be putting this down. And like I said, it doesn't have to, it's just enough to tighten the washer down so you don't have any movement in that. And just a little bit more, I think we're good. Okay, so that's good there. And then we'll tighten this one up. And again, just make it like snug. And again, it may actually have shipped with these bolts in, but some rough handling by some transportation companies, these might come out. And also, so right there, just give this another little snug down. So anyway, so that is going to be the movement that does to work your tib. I love how it has this little Velcro padding right there. That is absolutely awesome. And let's go bring this into the gym area and try it out, and I'll show you how it works, and we go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, we're in the gym part of my studio, and we have the tib machine set up, ready to go. And I'm going to be basically using two 5-pound plates, so it's going to give us a total of 10 pounds. Obviously, you want to start light and then work your way up. I've been training my tibs for a while, so you know I'm going to start off with this weight. And I like the fact you can get clearance even on like 10-pound plates if you want to add those, just to give you an idea. So there's plenty of floor clearance for that to work with 10-pound plates as well. And then what you do is you put your safety collars on. Lock that down into place, and you can do this from ideally sitting or a standing position. So if you're starting from a standing position, you obviously put your foot in there, and then you just work on lifting up. This is kind of like my preferred way of action on this machine. Like I said, I think it does a great job. And then if you wanted to get to a seated position, you want to start off in a standing position, and then basically get yourself down onto your bench, and then this gives you basically a different angle to work the tib from. And again, stand up. And you just have to stand and then sit, just because of the angle of this, the way it's situated. It's kind of difficult to get it from a seated position to put your foot in there, but it does get maximum mobility on that. Well, yeah, works absolutely great. Let me get you some close-ups. All right, and you can see from the standing position how the tibs get engaged. I switch legs here. And again, I'll go down into a seated position. Okay, and then this is from a seated position, so you can see how this absolutely gets full engagement of the tib. And again, from a standing position on this side, so this you can really get a good squeeze all the way at the top. But yeah, what a great machine. Anyway, find the link in the description where you can get the tib machine. And other than that, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.